Good evening, friends. Welcome to another exciting episode of Let's Play Mass Effect Andromeda. We are here in Prodromos, and from what I recall, the area is about to be under attack, and we had a few other quests to do around here as well. Let's get back to the game map. So, which quest is this? Speak to Bradley. Before we do that, let's place the receiver, and was there anything else here? Oh, PB's quest. So my first thought was to do all the other quests and then do the fun, like Jall's loyalty mission. But since PB's is also a loyalty mission, let's do, or presumably, let's do this first, then this, and then we'll go do PB's remnant thing. Should be a fun couple episodes. Let's get started. Once again, it's Sunday night, and it's not that I don't have time to play during the week, or during Saturdays, or even earlier Sunday, but when I do find a few hours of free time, I always think I could play Mass Effect right now, but I probably should do all these things on my to-do list that I really should be doing. And so I usually try to be responsible, and then it's not until Sunday night where I'm like, okay, if I don't play Mass Effect Andromeda now...
Sorry to keep you in the dark, Pathfinder, but there are eyes on this planet.
We didn't see much traffic from orbit.
It's there. But hopefully you can get ahead of this before it turns into something bad. See you soon.
That's the plan. So yeah, if I don't end up playing now, then I don't end up playing at all, and I like to play. So, there's the Nomad. You knew it had to be around here somewhere. Alright, so we need to go... Wow, okay, so we need to make a right-hand turn out of the camp and go all the way around this thing and up and around. Actually, you know what? Or we could just do this. Work smarter, not harder. Alright, the sheer top. Wasn't the name of something else? The sheer top. Like in Guild Wars, maybe? Sheer top. That sounds really, really familiar. It's gonna drive me nuts now. Is there a sheer top mountain in Guild Wars? Is that like Scarlet's ship? No, that was the Breachmaker. Sheer top. It's like on the tip of my brain, if that makes any sense. Was it a different game? Was it SWTOR somewhere? I don't feel like it was SWTOR. It has to be Guild Wars. Anyway, maybe it'll come to me. And if not, I'm sure one of you guys will point out what it's from. Alright, this is the tough part. Oh, there it is. Almost there, and break. Reminds me of, yeah, cutscene first.
That's the last of these news receivers. Let's go tell Davis.
Who's Davis? I thought this was Liam's idea. I guess not. Or maybe Liam was doing it on behalf of Davis. Yeah, I have no idea who Davis is, but more importantly, I have no idea where Davis is. On the Nexus, okay. So yeah, we can return to him at some point, as I'm sure we will. But anyway, one of the errands I did today was buying new steering fluid for my mom. Her car was pretty much out, so I put it in there and was going on a little test drive with it, and it kind of reminded me of driving the Nomad a bit. Took a little bit of effort to turn the steering wheel, and the turns were not really smooth. It's an old car though, so it might be on the end of its stays. Steering fluid or no. Okay, time to go back down to Prodromos. Up. Fastest way down. Not the safest, but the fastest. Brace for impact. Oh. I guess you can die by falling. What is this? We already checked this out a while ago for something else. No, I can scan it. Adapted initiative. Wonder if this is something to spy on the town, like part of this quest. Probably not, but it's a thought. Alright, let's see if we can go down at a shallow enough rate that we don't insta-die. There we go, bouncing all the way down. Fair winds Basin. It's a fair wind blowing. What's that from? Oh, wooden ships. Crosby, Stills, and Nash. Anyway, let's find, what's his name? He helped us. Our turn to help him.
Still think you'd be better off with soldiers at your outpost.
Yeah, that's right, we chose scientists, didn't we? Well, these scientists were at least smart enough to call us, so we have to turn around and go back across the lake. Soldiers might have been overconfident, tried to fight it on their own, and lost. That'd be cool to see how that decision affects things. Oh, I'm still tracking the wrong quest. Right. So we really need to come back where we were going before. I thought his place was over here. Sometimes I do remember things. Rarely, but sometimes.
Thanks for coming. Knew you'd be up for it.
I need answers. You said there were hostiles inbound.
We've had raids. With all our scientific gizmos, we expected pirates. But not this.
4-5, repeat. Stockpile complete. Waiting for beacon. Launch on detection. Repeat. 1, 2, 3.
What am I hearing, Bradley?
Here's my worry. Maybe the raids we've seen were just a decoy, so someone could do a slow tactical build-up in the Black Rock.
Tactical? You mean military?
No. That was an Angaran voice. He means Rokar. That's why he called us.
An attack on our first outpost? Can you imagine how the Nexus would react?
Exactly the response Axul wants.
Okay, well, hopefully the people in the Nexus aren't such idiots, even like the masses, to not be able to differentiate between the Angaran government and the resistance as a whole, and a tiny sect that's... Actually, maybe we are that dumb, comparing it to certain real-life analogs. But anyway, hopefully they'll realize that the Rokar, even if something did happen, that, I don't know what percentage of the Angara the Rokar are, but 10% maybe. But hopefully that wouldn't cause us to turn on all Angara, who the Rokar seem to hate just as much as us.
EOS has been through enough. We'll put a stop to whatever this is.
I knew you would. I hope I'm wrong, Pathfinder. I didn't want to bring this kind of thinking to Andromeda. Head to Black Rock Tand. I'll transmit the nav point for the signal.
Alright, Black Rock Tan definitely sounds familiar. It is way out there. Why are we going out there? Oh, that's where the signal came from. Alright. Thank goodness for fast travel. Didn't really want to drive all the way there. It might be kind of cool seeing EOS again, since it's been so long.
Almost at Black Rock Tand.
That is definitely a Rokar signal.
Understood. Eyes open.
On the other hand, I don't have all night to play, so I'd like to get some stuff done. Alright, time to make a sharp left and then go up the mountain. Hey look, a path. That's convenient. A bit of a lag there. Okay, sorry, I'm looking at the recording. It looks like it froze for a second. We all still here? It looks really choppy, but it seems that we're still recording. I'm not sure what's going on.
This area can be mined for resources. You can extract minerals via your mining interface.
Alright, I'm going to pause this for a second so I don't lose the first part of the recording, and find out what's going on and try to fix it. Okay, so after I stopped and restarted the recording, it pretty much seemed to fix itself, which is great. Love when that happens. So on with the show. Don't see any minerals up here. But
Bradley
that's
was
not why
right.
we're here.
Rocar on site.
Watch
Alright,
for
we got the rich
reserves after
minerals.
the first assault. Thanks, kid.
Time for some action. Let's kill this guy. I'm gonna go ahead and use some incendiary ammo. Lots of snipers, and my shields are at an all-time low. Hey, a container. So let's get some shields back, and then go back in again. Not really in cover, so they're going back slowly. Ah, sharpshooter. Should have done that the other way around. Close for that sharpshooter. Do have that nice short cooldown now. Really gotta make the most of it. And the old one too. Is that everybody? One more. Not in play. It's like when a stealther hides at the end of a arena in SWTOR. There he is.
Null, are we clear?
We're clear. And we still have Bradley's signal.
Right. Let's see what they were protecting.
This worries me. Roka are not pirates.
Well, obviously this was a front, so they could get intel and prepare for a real assault on Prodromos. Wonder if we've been here before it was a quest.
This signal can call dropships to a precise location.
Aha.
That's the Roka strategy. The scout would have placed the beacon in the center of Prodromos.
Telling Axul exactly where to strike.
Bradley, Black Rock was a Roka scout with a homing beacon.
Shit. Glad you put an end to that.
So it seems the volume there is based on where your companions are actually standing. And since they were a little far away, it was very quiet. Hopefully you guys could hear it. But long story short, apparently the Rokar put a beacon in the middle of Prodromos to tell their ships where to attack. And we gotta stop them.
This job is half done. We need to ensure they don't come back.
Not sure what you're asking, Pathfinder. We can't risk our first outpost.
Third outpost. EO said 2 before.
Promise and resilience.
What are you planning?
So we're going to make a decoy? Would they really fall for that? I guess they do have the signal. Okay, so I guess we're gonna put that signal at one of the old outposts, and when they swoop in, we'll be there waiting to get them. Yeah, I guess that makes sense.
We use their beacon. They want a target? Let's give them one. On our terms.
Site 2 is still powered. You could broadcast from the old comm array.
Bait and switch at Site 2. Let's go.
It's kind of cool, getting to visit one of the old sites. Again, we may have actually done that already and just not realized what we were seeing. Axel commanding. Bet he's gonna be here. Let's grab some ammo. Time to head to Resilience. And of course it's been so long, even in real life it's been, what, 7 or 8 months now? So I don't know if we've been to the first 2 sites or not, back when the game first started. Alright, so yeah, I think we did. Okay, that was the first place we got to, was one of them. I do remember that. I don't know if that was Site 1 or Site 2, but I think we've been, in fact I'm almost positive we went to both the original sites. And there was like a beast in there that killed one of them. That was one of the first things we did here. So when did the game come out? Like in March or April? I think it was March, at least for early access. And it's November now. So, December, January, February, March. So yeah, like 8 months. So we should have this finished before we reach the year mark. Probably before the end of this year, but we'll see how it goes. Especially with a couple vacation days coming up, I should have some more time to play. Emphasis on should. Yeah, I remember this place. Kind of hard to forget, actually. Come on, Nomad. We're going in there.
Sam, you have a location for this Rokar beacon?
Yes, Pathfinder. Site 2 communications array.
Well, let's not keep Axul waiting.
Would have stood a better chance if they had a Krogan.
No offense, Big.
Nav point marked for Rokar signal upload.
Hit the button. It'll draw them right to us.
We know this place. They don't.
Make them earn it.
Just seeing if I've been here before. See a terminal, but I don't see any containers, so I'm going to assume the answer is yes. Alright, here we go.
Starting Rokar signal upload.
Are they heading toward us?
The Rokar have altered course.
Now might be a good time to take cover.
Yeah, this isn't really the most defensible
I
position.
told you no soon enough. The beacon is live. You couldn't stop our scouts.
They've bought it. Hold it till they're on the ground.
Ready to cut loose.
I do like being up high, though. Okay. You guys ready for this? I should have done the singularity first. Now they're scattering. Good shot. Whoa, speaking of good shots, I need to get some cover before other snipers kill me. Alright, I gotta get them closer because I can't really hit anything from up here. Saboteur, I hate them. And I jumped right into that. Apparently there's a second group over there, a bunch of sharpshooters. There's that saboteur. Look out, Joel. Let's take him out.
That's one dead.
Oh, it's hitting me. Great, a saboteur with shields. Come on, shields. I gotta get out of here. It's not a good position to be in.
They're breaking! Crush them!
Being surrounded.
The cat left their mark, but the buildings stand. That's a lesson.
Kind of a shame we're not using them. I think we'd at least be able to salvage a lot from them. Yeah, I knew we have a shield. Too long though. And a sniper over here. Radar. Radar, rather. There's the sniper. Alright, I stay exposed way too long there. I keep thinking they're almost all dead. And then when they're not, they get some good shots at me. Brave, I keep thinking it's the last guy. Right here, there's... Okay, they must keep dropping people in, because... Every time we're down to one, a bunch more start shooting me from the other direction. Rock should be a good place to
Took one out.
shoot from. There. Almost pointless to shoot anybody at this point. Like, Biotics just do so much more, and that's part of my build, obviously. and part of the augments I have. It's also nice how Biotics can go around in a defensive cover. Ammo, of course, cannot.
Outlaw spotted.
Radar shows like one guy left, but I feel like there's actually more than that. Yeah. This all day.
Rally at these coordinates.
They're on to us. Where are they going?
I'll tell you. Site 1.
At least he died an honorable death.
Way to cut him off, Drac. Alright. Let's find some ammo. Hey, there's some. And then we'll head to Site 1. So I guess they just are like guessing at sites now. Nomad is right next to me. So it says... Why am I not seeing it though? Come out, wherever you are. Alright, it's to my right. Must be the scale of the map. These are all catch shields. There it is. It's west to my right, just not as close as I thought. Need like one of those things you have at malls where you can see where you parked. And at least we have a fast travel point right in the middle of our next battle site. Very convenient.
Soul, the Pathfinder is coming. Marvelous. Everyone prepared to defend.
Sounds like they're losing their
This time they're
support.
already here, and I think they're behind me. Judging by how much I'm getting shot. That's not good. I feel like I spend half of my time in combat just standing behind things waiting for my shields to go back. And they're very slow. I don't know if that's because of the upgrades I have or what. Maybe I should take some more of those upgrades that I was worried were OP. At the very least, it makes the game go by faster. Maybe after that fight I'll do that. I guess worst case scenario I can always go to the med bay and respec or unspec. I'm actually not worried about the Hydra. I think I can take them on pretty well. I'm more worried about ads that may attack me while shooting the Hydra. Where are you? Case in point. The sucky part is I don't really know what direction they're attacking me from. Over here somewhere. Is it the big one? Yeah. If I attack him, not watching my back. That guy there is good. And that guy there. Not a good spot, not a good spot. Okay, Hydra down. I got hit by a sniper.
I think this is for purifying water.
Okay, I'm not really worried about purifying water right now. I'm more worried about surviving. I guess you do need water to survive, but you also need a body that's not riddled by laser bolts. Is there another Hydra? No, it's just a sharpshooter and a saboteur.
the last of them.
5 more viability, not that we
We did
needed
it,
it.
Ryder.
Pathfinder, Axul's shuttle is leaving orbit.
I'll remember this. We're not finished.
You are today, and we'll be ready next time. Come to Padromos, Pathfinder. We owe you. Again.
Ah, we don't get to face Xul. I was sure he would like come down. That'd be like the big boss fight at the end of this, but perhaps it's not over yet. Still remember finding all these shiny little things around here and being excited to harvest them. Lithium, I guess? I mean, oh, fluorite, that's right, fluorite.
Pathfinder,
The Rokar attack is over.
we'll know what to watch for in the future. It can't just be this old man and his hunches. Special thanks to our friend Jarl. It helps to show we're not all on opposite sides.
We can't assume anyone could be an enemy. That's no way to live.
We're not planning on it.
How's the team holding up?
A little shell-shocked. Can't blame them,
Maybe I should say something?
if you like.
Time and time again, you've shown yourselves competent, and this was no exception. The infrastructure you've built, the skills you've developed, despite adversity, you remain a model for the cluster.
So, when do we get back to work?
No approval asked or expected. We lose sometimes, but if they have the choice to keep going, they'll take it. This wasn't a good day, but it was another day. You gave them that. Your people, Ryder.
Hey, level up. Alright, so the quest isn't over. Wait for Axel to make his next move. Okay, first things first. Let's choose some level up points. Skills. And let's level up these guys too, because I'm sure yeah, they could use some points. Weapons damage, can't go wrong with that. Resilience, shield regeneration, yeah. And sticky grenade. Sounds like a cool ability. Not really trying to debate between these, just for a companion. If I see one that looks good, I'll take it. Still plenty of points left for, actually enough for all of his special points, I think. Drac. He's mostly upgraded already. Sure. Alright, Drac is maxed out. Our first crew member to be maxed out, I think, although what happens if you get more points? Wish there was something to spend it on. Alright, well, and then of course time for me to upgrade Barrier. That was the one I was worried might be OP. Shield restored on bad kill, or shields restored on low health. This one I think would be overpowered. Especially because the cooldown is only 15 seconds. That would be like almost invincible. Let's go with that. That's not as bad. Or as good, rather. I guess I should spend more points on other stuff. I'm probably only going to use these 3 abilities because that's the ones I'm used to, so it's kind of a waste, but combat fitness. Regen delay reduction. Reduces shield regeneration delay. I definitely should have got that a while ago. Damage resistance and cover. Hopefully it doesn't mean I resist 100% of damage in cover, because that would be, again, OP. Assault rifle's already maxed out. I guess I could max out pistols, but combat tools? 'Cause I don't really use combat powers. Anything good in tech? So a circle is an ability, triangle is passive. This helps your tech power damage, but I don't use tech powers, so... Tech effects... Yeah, again, doesn't really help me any. We may be as maxed out as we can get. At least for my current build. Alright, well...
What do I even do?
What's wrong?
Sorry, friend, but... Ah! The Pathfinder!
That's a new one. Usually I get one finally showed.
Are you kidding? Everyone knows you. You're why we're here. And I sure am. Here. Danny Messier. Couldn't wait to be deployed, but... I thought the shuttle would take a little longer. Oh, actually. Pathfinder, what do I do? A whole world is... too much potential.
Do your best. What else is there?
We need people studying the tech that saved this world.
Right, the Remnant. Yeah, I can get up close and really dig in. Great day to be alive, Pathfinder. To have purpose.
Isn't every day? Alright, well... Bradley is sinking into some quicksand there. Well, we're waiting for Axel. So really the obvious next thing to do is go do PB's quest. So that's what we're going to do, but I think I'm going to end this episode here, and we will resume that when we come back. So hopefully you guys enjoyed fighting the Rokar, and I will see you back here in a few minutes.